Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, the day we've been waiting for, CPI Day, October 12th. So this is the NQ, and 382.25 points is the weekly PT2 range. So that's 68%, right? 34, 68, 95. So 68% of the weekly range will get us to the monthly ones. So I'm really thinking that it could be a pop and drop if we get past these daily ones, 14,500, that it will be making a beeline for these monthly ones. And then we run into the 68%. You know, when you're looking at upside price action, I never look for the threes because the range on the upside is smaller than the range on the downside. When you start looking at that downside range, you can look to the threes to get hit a lot. But when I'm looking at upside range, I'm really looking for those twos. So PT2 is the monthly one. Isn't that interesting? And if you were a bank algo looking to trade those ranges, that, definitely you're going to find some resistance. And so that might be a thing that you would want to consider. Um, we've passed the 8-day one. We did break it overnight, market on close. A huge market on close last night. So there was a lot of money, but it didn't get very far overnight. For that huge market on balance bar right here, it just traded up to the Globex. So it wasn't anything different, anything out of the ordinary, because right, we trade in the Globex range. So this is 1700 to 8:30 a.m. Chicago time, and that's the range. And you go to the 1, 2, 3. If the 1 breaks, go to the 2, go to the 3. So our Globex 1 is at the daily 1, so that held the resistance. This is for ES. Let me put this on NQ and let's take a look at it. I don't know how my charts got messed up. So again, we are coming back a little bit. The algos sort of go in lockstep. Um, so they pull back at the same time in Globex. But you can see here that nothing has changed overnight. There's nothing to get excited about on that market on balance close. They weren't able to like take off with it or anything. Um, so this 14,500's been holding, 14,450 rather, 14,450, and Globex one. So again, looking for that monthly one at 15,562. So just that is also the daily three. So you've got your monthly one at your daily three and a weekly two. I think that's a two. There's so many different one, two, threes on here. It's because I can calculate from the session opens and close. So there's a weekly level, a monthly level, and a daily three right here at 15,560. So I guess you could safely maybe do a call spread and put the 15,560 with the 15,570, maybe something like that would be interesting, and expect the market to come back down. So that would make an interesting call spread. Okay. So if we want to look at the ES for this monthly level, we can do that. And I wanted to mention to you that you can run your fibs off of the PT1, 2, or 3. So that can make for some interesting support resistance levels, and that will cover in training on next Wednesday. So where are my monthly ones? Way up there. Way up there. So I don't think that's going to happen. That's not going to be in the realm of reality. Um, the daily three, 44.77, and the daily one, 44.39, with this weekly three at 44.50. So, you know, 44.50 is the weekly three. Let's do our little measurement. and see if that matches a high to low. So my levels on the chart are measured from the weekly open or close. You can also measure from the high to the low. And if they reach the point range, you know, they can stop trading. So the weekly 2 is 79.25. We're at 61 roughly. I'm just doing, eyeball tests. I'm not actually, I think that's right. Maybe down a little bit. But let's just, look at this daily 3, 72.50, and then this weekly 3, 85, 81. So 79.25. So yeah, I would say that this weekly 3 right there is your end of your PT2, weekly PT2. So right here, baby, 44.50, and then down, 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 down. So this again a call spread, maybe 44.50 with this 44.80. Might be interesting. You might want to look at that. All right, the VIX, flat, and I'm thinking equities are going to be flat forever after today. Um, might get that little pop and drop and then just go flat on the equity. See, we're already coming back down. We're already breaking through the 21 day. So 1659 is your line in the sand on the vol. That's your 21 day, and it's certainly the 17. If not the 1659, the 17. So we'll have to look to see where they're selling their puts on quick strike, and just make sure that we pay attention to that. Here's the SPX. Same thing. We can look at the range. I don't have the SPX up here, so measure your daily range for the SPX. But this is flat compared to the other ones. Of course, it's not open yet, but I just can't imagine this gapping up today. We'll see. Just trade what's in front of you. A 50-point range for the daily 3, a 35-point range, 36-point range for the daily 2. All right, that's all I have for you. Hope y'all do well, and we'll see you tomorrow.